My sister came home last night. Yes, she's been missing for 9 years. My little sister Mara disappeared when she was 14. No fight, no note, no running away drama. She walked home from a friend's house 6 blocks, broad daylight, and just never made it. They found her backpack in a drainage ditch a week later. Phone smashed. No prints that weren't hers. No suspects that stuck. After a year, the case went cold. After 3, people stopped asking. My parents never recovered. My mom keeps the porch light on every night just in case. My dad checks the driveway camera like it's a religion. I moved back home last year to help out. Mostly it's quiet. Heavy, but quiet. Until last night. It was around 1:30 a.m. When I heard the front door open. I know that sound. The hinge sticks halfway, then gives with a soft pop. I froze in bed, listening. Footsteps. Slow. Careful. Like someone trying not to wake anyone. I assumed it was my dad checking something outside again. But then I heard something that made my stomach drop. Voice. Soft. Hoarse. But familiar in a way that hit before my brain caught up. Mom? I was out of bed before I remembered deciding to move. My parents' room door was already open. I stood in the hallway like she'd been pulled there by a string. At the end of the hall, by the living room light, stood a girl. Thin. Too thin. Hair longer than it used to be, hanging in uneven clumps. Wearing a hoodie 3 sizes too big. My mom whispered, "Mara." The girl nodded. My mom made a sound I've never heard a human make and ran to her. Wrapped her in the tightest hug I've ever seen. My dad just stood there, shaking, one hand over his mouth. I didn't move, because something was wrong. It looked like Mara. Same birthmark near her eyebrow. Same crooked front tooth. But she didn't hug back. Her arms just hung at her sides while my mom sobbed into her shoulder. Her eyes were open, not blinking, just staring over my mom's shoulder. At me. Police came. Ambulance too. They asked questions she couldn't answer. Where had she been? Who took her? How did she get here? She just kept saying, "I got lost." They took her to the hospital, dehydrated, malnourished. Old scars, new scars. No clear story. But here's the part I can't stop thinking about. I stayed home to grab some clothes for her. I walked past the hallway mirror on the way to my room, and I saw muddy footprints on the floor behind me, small ones, barefoot, leading from the front door. Down the hall, stopping right outside my bedroom, not my parents'. Mine. I checked the security footage from the driveway camera while I was waiting to leave. At 1:27 a.m., the porch light flicked on. At 1:28, the front door opened, but no one walked up the driveway. No one came from the street. No one was on the porch. The door just opened. Police say trauma can mess with memory, that she might not remember escaping, that someone could have dropped her nearby. I want to believe that. But when I visited her tonight, she finally looked at me directly. Really looked at me and smiled. Not like a sister seeing her brother. Like someone recognizing a face from a long time ago. Then she said very quietly, "I knew you'd still be here. I never told anyone this part. The night she disappeared, I was supposed to walk her home. I didn't."